Hello everyone, it's Mary again, and today I'm going to show you how to write a letter of application in English. A letter of application is also called a cover letter. It is key to securing an interview for that dream job. It is a letter that accompanies the CV when applying for a job. So the CV lays out your experience and your qualifications, but the letter of application gives the employer an insight into the person behind the CV, lets the employer see your personality. So, what should a letter of application include? You should include where you saw the job advertised, reasons why you are applying for the job, a brief summary of your experience and qualifications and how they match up to the job you are applying for, why you are the right person for the job, and how the employer can get in touch. Let's look at an example. You see the following ad on a recruitment website. Accounts assistant required, city centre location, previous experience necessary, all applications to, and you can see the address. So how do we begin? Begin with your address first of all at the left-hand side. You should use a clear font, example Calibri size 12 point, for example. Then you insert today's date after your address on the left-hand side, and the format of the date should be the number, the month, and then the full year. Then you put the address of the employer after that, and then the salutation after that. And make sure that you have a paragraph space, so you press return or enter on your keyboard between each section. And remember to use open punctuation in the address section and the salutation and in the sign off. Open punctuation means no commas, no full stops. It makes it much easier to follow this format for letters. Okay, so you can see the body of the letter here. Let's look at the first paragraph. The first paragraph I am outlining the job that I'm applying for. So state what you are applying for and where you saw it advertised. I said I'm writing to apply for the position of accounts assistant advertised on Irish Jobs, which I read with great interest. I believe that my qualifications and previous experience and skills make me a suitable candidate for this position. In the second paragraph, you should give reasons why you are a suitable candidate for the job and write about your qualifications and your experience. So in this paragraph, I have said I've just completed a QQI level 5 in and then give the course details. During this course, I studied and outlined the relevant subjects. And if you did office subjects like Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel, and then you can also talk about previous experience that you had. So in this example, I said I'm originally from Brazil and I have a degree in finance from University of Rio de Janeiro. And then I go on to talk about my work experience. I also have 2 years work experience as an accountant's assistant while I was living in Brazil. In the third paragraph, you can see that I have shown that I've done some research on the company. So the company is Global Finance. So I said Global Finance is a very reputable company, which is well known in the finance world, and I would be grateful to join your team. And then you can use some nice adjectives here. I can assure you of my reliability, enthusiasm, willingness to participate. These are good adjectives to use, but there are many more like decisive or motivated. So this is an opportunity for you to use nice vocabulary demonstrating how you are the right person for the job. And then last but not least, remember to specify what's enclosed. So enclosed, please find a copy of my CV giving full details of my education and experience to date. I would be pleased to supply references. So if they ask for references, you can supply them at that point or at a later date. Provide your contact details in the cover letter is a good idea so that they can access your contact details easily. So give your email address and a phone number and then sign off. I hope you will consider my request favorably and I look forward to hearing from you. Now, so the sign off. Use yours sincerely as a sign off when you know the name of the person you are addressing the letter to. So in this letter, we did know the name, so I've used yours sincerely. You can use yours faithfully if you don't know the name of the person you are addressing the letter to. Again, remember to use open punctuation in the sign off. So open punctuation means no commas or full stops. We use that in the address section with the date, with the salutation, and with the sign off. So we don't use any punctuation in these areas. We do, of course, use punctuation in the body of the letter. Remember, your signature can be an electronic signature if you have one. If you don't, you can print it and you can sign it with your name, or you could use a handwriting font. Lucida handwriting is an example, and then type your name underneath the signature. Now you can see the full letter, and you can pause the video at this point just to read through the letter if you wish. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Instagram, or Facebook. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time.